Uganda's budget for the financial year 2024 to 25 continues to draw mixed reactions from a cross-section of the public. The Absa Bank Uganda post-budget dialogue offered a glimpse on the implications of the national budget on the private sector.
From us, the private sector, again, we would like to see execution of projects better and faster. Potholed Kampala, leads to lots of traffic. And for us, time is money.
If you look at the proportion of money that has been skewed towards capital expenditure, investment in roads, investment in infrastructure, it shows you that the spend is being directed in areas that are going to stimulate growth. So for us, we receive it as a positive development.
One of the major issues that attracted debate is the rising debt burden and its consequences to the economy.
We are among the best as far as debt management is concerned. Please, our debt to GDP ratio as at the end of this month is projected at 47.9%. Okay? And I don't know where you get your own numbers.
Despite his assurance on economic resilience, those in attendance sounded alarm. John Walugembe is the Executive Director, Federation of the Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises.
We are not there yet, but we are on the road there. And what we are saying is that we need to take precaution. We don't need to wait to go into debt distress. We need to not to wait to default for us to say, oh, we need to do something. I think we already now need to put safeguards into place to minimize the expenditure.
Government's move to borrow from local commercial banks an increment of taxes levied on fuel attracted varying views.
What the government aspirations have to increase domestic borrowing, it's just another vehicle, another instrument that they can use to manage the fiscal policy. Does not necessarily mean that they'll spend all that money. I think one of the things that we are positive or confident about, if you look at all the macros are strong.
Stand their mindfulness on the crowd effect, but the issue is when they continue to do that, these banks will never lend to the business community lower than those rates.
The issue of taxes, overall, the tax measures that were introduced are moderate, 100 shillings on petrol, 100 shillings on diesel. These kinds of indirect taxes businesses can factor them in as they plan for their businesses. So for us, that is something that we are happy to pay. But what we're asking for also at the same time is value for money.
Marion Awori for UBC.